I know you lying. I know you fucking lying. You're not gonna give us all this build up to have the war that we've been waiting for. Dragon on dragon, just and nothing? You really gonna end it on a cliffhanger like that? It's not even a cliffhanger. You really gonna end it like that? And then we gotta wait 2 years for season 3? Ah, you'd have made that. You'd have made that up. Hello, Governor. This is Rekkai Steed, Newt from the Ville. So, House of the Dragon, Season 2, Episode 8, the finale. Let's listen. An hour and a half of television, and they gave me a whole lot. They give me a whole lot of nothing. So let's run through it real quick. Aemon then turned into a little bia. He got upset. He's angry because he got punked out last week and he thought he was going to roll up on Dragonstone, and he saw all those dragons at Rhaenyra's command, and he punked out, and him and Vhagar went and tucked their big dragon ass tail in between their legs. But he couldn't take it like a man and come up with a plan. No, he went and burned the town of Sharp Point to the ground. Killed all the people, burned everything. I'm not saying he's a punk, but, you know, if the dragon saddle fits, bit. Larys, who's now the hand and he's, you know, the little whisperer, he goes to Aegon and starts talking that shit. He tells him that Aemon's gonna kill him because he's weak, he's crippled and stuff, but the best thing he can do is go hide to come back and fight another day. He's like, let Aemon and Rhaenyra fight it out with all the dragons, kill each other, burn everything down, and then you'll come back victorious and you'll rebuild because everybody's going to be tired of the dragons burning every damn thing down. Which is not a bad plan. However, it's punk shit. You know, of course, Larys wants to run, and he'd have funneled all the money out of Harrenhal and sent it over to Essos, and that's where they want to go hide. And speaking of Essos, Aemon sent Tywin Lannister to Essos to bargain, to negotiate with the Triarchy, to see if they could use their pirates and their ships to help break the blockade so they get food back into the Red Keep. Now the problem is, once he finally agreed to give up the Stepstones, they said, nope, you gotta meet our best admiral, Admiral Lohar, and if they don't like you, then ain't none of our people going, because they like Lohar. And Lohar turned out to be a female captain. She was like the female version of Blackbeard. She's real crude. And she challenged Tywin to a mud fight. It reminds me of that old Bill Murray movie, Stripes. They were like fighting in the mud for no apparent reason. Just, I don't know, she's getting her jollies off. She like it. Aemon rode up on his sister, Helena, and said they need her dragon, Dreamfire. Now, even though she hates riding her dragon, she is a dragon rider, and her dragon was hatched when Aegon the Conqueror was still running things. So her dragon is old and formidable. Could cause a problem for Rhaenyra if that dragon does fight. Back at Dragonstone, Jaehaerys runs into Ulf and Hugh. Ulf don't have no couth whatsoever, and he just keeps saying dumb shit. And he basically looking like a clown. And Jaehaerys is jealous or whatever, because he thinks really the only thing that makes him is that he's a dragon rider. Basically, my little dude who's at Harrenhal, the guy who's over Harrenhal, the strong dude, he sends a message to Rhaenyra saying that, hey, your dude here, Sir Broom, is here, but I don't know. I think some treachery is going, because the first thing Broom did was try to tell Damon to betray Rhaenyra. We didn't know if Damon was going to do it or not, but the one little witch chick, she caught Damon when he was sleeping, and they went out to the little wild-looking ass tree, and he touched the tree, and he saw the prophecy. He saw like a vision, and he saw the White Walkers. He saw that winter is coming, which, takes us forward into the Game of Thrones proper. But he saw it and knew that it ain't him. It's Rhaenyra. She's supposed to sit on the throne. So when Rhaenyra shows up with Adam of Hull, because she thought maybe some betrayal, maybe that Damon was going to start acting funny, he was going to start moving weird, Damon bent the knee. Alicent came and talked to Rhaenyra, and they had a kind of a heated talk where she said she's tired of this shit. She just wants to take Helaena because she knows that Aemon is trying to push her into fighting on the dragon. She just wants to take Helaena and her grandbabies and bounce. But, it was a lot of back and forth between them because of the way that Alicent treated Rhaenyra. Rhaenyra is not, without guilt. But everything that Alicent condemned Rhaenyra for doing, she's doing all that and more. She's over here banging Sir Christian Cole, and letting Larys touch all on her feet. Like she's, running medieval OnlyFans. So out in the woods, Gawain rose up on Sir Christian Cole, and he starts talking about, listen, I know what you've been doing. You've been sleeping with my sister. That's the queen. And he's like, she, the former queen, And he's like, nah, you out of pocket, my dude. And as much as I hate Christian Cole, hey, he started waxing poetic. Like, he started dropping gems. He's like, listen, you seen it? We ain't nothing. Them dragons, they up in the sky fighting. We under their feet. It's nothing. We're nothing compared to what's going on in the sky. Back at Dragonstone, Rhaenyra had a little party for the dragon riders. Ulf still acting an ass. But she tried to, break it down. Like, listen, y'all need to know, it's about to go down. And she said, listen, this is where we at. It's about to be full out war, and we got to do something. We're going to have to make a bold move to stop this war. It's inevitable. People are already marching. War is here. So the people around the table, they had to understand that. Probably the only other thing of note was Corlys rode up on Alan at the docks to get his boat ready. He changed the name from the Sea Snake, which he said glorified him, and changed it to the Queen That Never Was, to glorify Rhaenys. Because now that he doesn't have her, he understands, he sees that all the time he put into himself, chasing glory, he should have been putting in the family. Not only the family that he's lost a daughter, he lost a son. Well, even though his son's still alive, he don't know that. He lost a son, now he's lost his wife. And he's completely neglected his other two sons, in Alan and Adam. And he gets all gruff with Alan, saying, I'm trying to help you, my dude. And Alan, for one, don't nobody talk crazy to the sea snake except Rhaenys. So Rhaenys is gone. Alan's like, I don't need your favors. He said, I used to walk past you and you act like we was part of the wall. Man, go on somewhere with that. All in all, at the end, we see everyone preparing for battle. We see the armies marching. Daemon has this grand army of 30,000. Christian Cole and Gawain got this army. Everybody's marching. It's about to go down. We see the dragons flying, and then the screen goes black. Credits roll. Bit. Usually this is the part where I get like inspirational and I say something, that you could take with you on your day. Bruh, not today. Not feeling it, not today. I wanted to see dragons. Dragons fighting. We supposed to see dragons fighting, burning men down, men chopping each other into little pieces with swords. It was supposed to be all out war. and I was here for it. We have primed and waited this entire season for some all-out war. The Dance of the Dragons. We got a little taste of it, and we got Aemon and Aegon and Rhaenys. And shouts out to Rhaenys. If only she didn't spin the block. Anyway, it's hard to do a series like this because people expect so much, and we, the audience, expected it. You know, as much as we loved Game of Thrones, as much as we loved George R.R. Martin's writing, as soon as the show passed where he was currently at in the writing, show jumped the shark. And, you know, I know it's hard to be a writer for Hollywood movies and TV shows, but they were just, I don't know what the hell they was doing. It took a turn. And they made some choices that were not popular. As a standalone show, episode 8 was a good show. But as a season finale, hell no. That ain't it. You could have gave us a, cliffhanger. You could have gave us something to, whet our palate and made us, be chomping at the bit for the next season. But right now, even though I personally like season 2 a lot more than season 1, because at least we got a little bit of the Dance of Dragons. I mean, they didn't get out there and, break it down, but they did a little two-step, little tango or something, but I need a full-on hip-hop, you got served. I need the dragons to go at it, and we didn't get much, but we got a little taste. We got a little taste. Season 1 was just too pervy for me. Just Daemon and Rhaenyra, and it was just all types of wild shit going on. Listen. And then it was like 2 different shows. You had, Rhaenyra and Alicent's little kids. Then they come back the second half of the season, grown up. The time jump just, This season we're consistent. I hate Sir Kristen Cole. These shows are good for finding people that I really can't stand in these damn shows. First it was Joffrey. I hated his monkey ass. But then, Ramses Bolton or whatever that dude said, hold my beer. And listen, this bitch ass dude, man. All in all I want to say is that I think this season was a good season. I think episode 8 was a good show. But where it comes to being a season finale, hell no, y'all can take that shit and shove it in your ass. No. You know. That ain't it. That ain't it. Listen. This is Rekkai Steve. Nuke from the Ville. Like, comment, share, and whatever you do, subscribe. I'm on a quest to get to 1,000 subscribers. So if you haven't hit the subscribe button, hit it. If other people you know ain't hit it, tell them to hit it. Put other shows on in the background because I need the viewing hours too. You saw from this that you have to use this. But really, you need to use this.